Hey, I'm Dr. Randall Blazak, and 25 years ago, I co authored this book, Renegade Kids, Suburban Outlaws, that confronted the issue of school shootings that were becoming a problem at the end of the 1990s when Columbine was the main story. And what we know about school shootings is the same. We know the antecedent causes. We know what this thing is that drives these people to do this horrendous thing. We saw it 25 years ago, and we saw it yesterday in Minneapolis. And it has to do with sociopathy, sociopathic personalities, or what is sometimes called antisocial personality disorder. Sociopaths tend to be people who have a devil on one shoulder but no angel on the other. They are driven by their rage and their anger without a sense of consciousness. We see them in the world of fascism, for example. I saw a lot of sociopaths in my skinhead study. We see them in the world of animal cruelty, in the world of fire starters, kids that are pyromaniacs or tend to be sociopaths, that they want to express their rage and other people. So what we saw yesterday is an individual just consumed with hate that was anti-Catholic, anti-Jewish, anti-president, anti-everybody, and they wanted to vent that rage out. The problem is we're not really sure yet. The science is still relatively new about what causes sociopathy. There's some evidence that it's a genetic anomaly, that there's something wrong with the chromosome that prevents that part of the brain from developing. There is even more evidence that's the result of child sex abuse, that abused kids, abused at an early age, develop antisocial personality disorder, and they've got this rage from what happened to them, and they just want to levy it on the world. But what we do know is that there are tons of warning signs. And the warning signs are people who are addicted to violence, especially young men. It doesn't matter if they transition later, but young men who become hyper addicted to violence. They become obsessed with violent movies, violent music, violent video games, and violence in the real world. And so the number one red flag is people who are obsessed with school shootings. People who are obsessed with school shootings and acts of terrorism. If that becomes their thing, you got someone who is probably a sociopath. Now, what do we do with sociopaths? We can't just lock them up for having a bad brain, but we have to find those early indicators to stage interventions and make sure, and this is the number one thing, that they don't get their hands on guns. So we know what the lead up is, and we've done a good job in many cases of getting in front of it. We just got to do better. Welcome to the resistance.